Hello, class. I hope you had a good weekend. So, this week for our vocabulary, we're going to be reading a nonfiction book. So, we'll find our vocabulary inside our nonfiction book. We're going to be reading a book called Bigger Than a Monster Truck. So, you're going to learn all about trucks. Our 4 words for this week are soil, enormous, vehicle, and gigantic. So, our first word, soil. Soil is a dark brown material on the upper layer of the earth, kind of where we grow our plants and our trees. It looks a lot like dirt, but it's a little bit different because it's alive actually. So, soil, some trucks can move up to 400 tons of soil. I have a picture down here of all that soil. Ooh, all this soil that could be moved with this truck. Another way we could talk about soil, we could say, we found some good soil to plant the trees in this year. Up here is our picture of soil, and here's a truck that can carry lots of soil. Our next 2 words, these kind of go together, so we're going to think about them kind of in comparison to each other. So we have gigantic and enormous. They're both adjectives, so they're both description words, but they're slightly different. People sometimes use them as the same, but they're a little different. Gigantic means very big, but enormous means the biggest. So enormous is even bigger than gigantic. In our book, you're going to see the sentence, the largest vehicle in the world is the Bagger 288. This enormous machine is used for digging in mines. And over here is a picture of that machine. The Bagger digs using a gigantic wheel. So this wheel is gigantic, but compared to this whole machine, this is an enormous machine with a gigantic wheel. Another way we can use these 2 words, basking sharks are gigantic, but whale sharks are enormous. If you look over here to our picture, both of these sharks look huge, right? Look at this compared to this person. But this one is a little bit smaller than this one. The whale shark's enormous. The basking shark is gigantic. Our last word for this week is vehicle. Vehicle is a noun. A vehicle is a thing used for transportation on land. So anything we use for transportation on land, cars, trucks, motorcycles, those are all vehicles. This is a picture of one of the vehicles in our book. So I could say, this book taught me about some of the biggest vehicles on Earth. Or I could say, Phoenix's favorite vehicle is a Lamborghini. You can see a picture down here, Phoenix. All right, so those are our 4 words for this week. Now it's your turn to use each word in a sentence. If you would like to use gigantic and enormous in the same sentence like I did, you can, to use them kind of comparative, but make sure to use each word when you write your sentences. All right, off you go.